Hello again, Baker Bears, and welcome to another week of quarantine remote learning. Have another STEM challenge for you. Before I forget, I want to give huge props to the people who, the students who had their pictures and their videos showing at the same time in Flipgrid. I totally want to learn how to do that. I was wondering how we could share footage of what we do, and I think it's fantastic. So thank you for taking the lead on that and for showing me that it's possible. This week's challenge, I'm super excited about because it's brand new to me. And you know, I love learning new things and sharing them. The challenge for this one is, well, actually I have two this week. One is something anybody could do with the cereal box. It's just really cool. But the other main one, the newer one, is tricks with green screen. And you don't have to have this in order to do green screen. That was my biggest surprise. It turns out there are other ways to do it with grass and with bushes and with the blue sky and whatever. Also, you know, I love iMovie. You know, everything I do is iMovie. That's not the only way, but in order to keep things simple, that's what I'm going to be presenting. However, there are other options that you can use. And so we'll start with just getting the footage of what it is we want to see, and then we'll work toward putting that together to actually make the video. So here's the challenge. We're all trapped in our houses, and which is, you know, not too bad. We're very lucky to be healthy and to be here. But if you could go anywhere, where would you want to go? Anywhere in the world. This challenge is going to allow us to go anywhere in the world. I also want to take this time to promote another event, an exciting event that's coming up. Our Baker Field Day. We're going to have a virtual field day, and I'm really excited to share that with you guys. It'll be similar to what we do in the past, except of course from our comfort of our own homes. And then of course we could share the results of what we've done on Flipgrid with everybody. Really excited about that. I also want to remind you that this Wednesday, April 22nd, is Earth Day. It's the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. Also 50 years since we first set foot on the moon and looked back at the Earth. And it's a really special event, so please make sure that you read up and learn about taking care of the Earth. So let's get started with this week's challenge. And reminder, down below this one, there is another challenge, which is the cereal box challenge. And you'll see that link to that video. Otherwise, green screen, so cool. Travel anywhere in the world, STEM challenge. Here we go. Why green? Because it's the farthest from our skin color. And it's fun to say, green screen, green screen. Hey Grace, what's green screen?
It's a screen that you can turn into all these sorts of backgrounds.
Ooh, like magical backgrounds?
Yeah.
Cool. Like rainforest?
Mhm.
Or desert?
Mhm.
Or circus?
Mhm.
Or Tigerland?
Mhm.
Just realized I'm wearing a green shirt. So let me see if I can't green screen that.
But Mr. Farrell, what about if you don't have a green screen?
This is my favorite new discovery. With the blue sky in the background, I can add whatever I want, like, you know, airplanes flying over, asteroids. Wow! There's nothing there. I'm just pretending. And that was cool. If you don't happen to have a blue sky background, because it's a cloudy day, go for a green screen background. Grass makes a really great green screen. Of course, it's really sunny right now and a little bit hard to see, but I can angle things a little bit. There we go. I have a shadow. I gotta work on that shadow. Yeah, go for a grass green screen background. Wear a green shirt while you're at it. Ta-da! Okay, surfer girl. Ooh, cool tricks. Nice. All right, step one, find an image of where you'd want to go, Google image. Video also works, but it's a lot simpler in iMovie if you just find a background image. In this case, I'm choosing a popsicle because my daughter made a song about it. Step 2, film yourself with a green background or a solid color background. You could even do a selfie. Be creative with the backgrounds. Just try and stay away from the colors that match your skin. Step 3, open up iMovie, +sign for a new movie, and then you're going to find the picture of where you want to go, the Google image, and create movie. And then on top of that, I'm going to stretch it out a little bit to make it last a little longer. And now I'm going to +sign to add video, and this is where it's me in the green screen background, or whatever color background. Now this time I'm not going to tap on the +sign. I'm going to tap on 3 dots because I'm going to lay one on top of the other, and 3 dots lets me do that with the green blue screen option. So you tap on that, and there you can see one's on top of the other. And now we have a rough cut of what it looks like. Now step 5 is for the editing, and in editing I can choose the strength of the green screen. Sliding one way makes the kids hard to see, and sliding the other way makes the popsicles hard to see. So you really want to find a comfortable middle.
Hey, what's up?
Now iMovie always turns on Ken Burns, which is super cool usually, but in this case I don't want it. So I just turned it off to keep it still. Now there's another editing trick I want to show you. So I'm just going to put a different video in with the popsicles there. And now you see the trees in the background. I don't have to have that there. I can use the little box there, which gives me 4 dots, and I can bring those dots closer to my lovely face, and that will take the trees out of the picture. Ideally, more than 4 dots would be better, but this is iMovie, and everything's simple, and it's convenient, so I like it. So I'm just going to get rid of the background there and only show the part that I want to show. And in this case, the strength doesn't matter because the blue sky behind me is such a great background, it doesn't seem to affect the strength. Okay, this time I'm going to show you that it doesn't have to be a blue screen or a green screen in the background. So I've got an image of some scary sharks here that I'm setting up as the first layer. And then I'm going to get a video of our neighbor friend, James, who is jumping into a creek. And the creek obviously is not green or blue. So when I go to the auto button at the top to change the background for the green screen, it changes the leaves, because they're green, of course, but not the brown. So if you press reset, and then you can just tap anywhere on the screen. I tap the brown, and now the brown has become the green screen. You'll notice his arm has also turned blue, and that's because his arm color is similar to the light brown of the creek. And that's not a big deal, and you can play with the strength back and forth. Or back to that square, I can cut out those extra leaves and whatever in the background, the non-light brown colors, as best I can with those 4 dots. And then, not bad for a for an amateur rough cut. Keep in mind, if it's a video where the person is moving forward, you need to save space so you don't cut off their arms in the green screen. And this is where I encourage you to try different things. I try putting my face on the bush different ways. It had some pretty cool different results with it. This one was one of my favorites. What if I were a talking bush? What would I look like? What would I sound like? Who would I talk to? And this just came down to which one I put on top. You can see in this case, I put my face on top of the plant. It looks that way. This time I put the plant on top of my face, and it looked this way. Curious about doing video like that. And this time it's the plant on top of me talking in front of a plant. And last but not least, you may have heard that the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth, wore a green dress, and social media just had a great time with being creative with her green dress. And so I encourage you with a green shirt or whatever kind of background to make your own creative expressions. You can see here where I took my green shirt and flipped it around backwards and then tried to get meta with it. I don't know. Let's see what you can do. And that's it, Baker Bears and Baker Bear parents. Let your students use your smartphone and let them go anywhere they want to go in the world during our quarantine with the magic in movies with green screen. I can't wait to see your results.